All right, I think I am on. There we go. Starting up. All right. Excellent. Great. Okay, so I'm going to talk about our new patcher, which went out today, and a little bit about what we are planning to do with it and where it is right now and how it's going to be used in the future. So, just to get started, I'm going to just start it up right now so you can see what it is. And hello, everybody. Saying hi. All right. Thatcher, look at it. All right, we'll make it go full screen. There we go. I'll hide me. There, no me. All right. So here we go on Patcher version 1 of new Patcher. Already, as you can see, it's kind of a lot more, I guess, clean. There's less stuff going on. This main thing where the Ravens are right now, which is some great art from Michelle and James Koo working together on that, about like Odin's Ravens. And so we can. All right. They're Ravens. So this side section where the Ravens are um, is actually much more than just the video right now. Right now we just have the video, but the significance of that is this content is pulled down from our API, um, and we'll be putting in different promo materials in that section. So if we want to display a lot of information, something we want to show off and say, hey, um, like new class things or something like that, we can put it all in there. Kind of whatever we want. General selection. What else? Uh, Character select and server select added into this patcher, and it's in its infancy right now. But you don't even have to go into the game to select your character anymore, like you had been in previous tests. You can select it here and go directly game when you click play now, without having to go and select it in the game. And next thing we have here is news, which this is all pulled down from our website and the REST API of our website. Get a little title, date, a little preview of it when you hover, and you can click on one of these guys and read the whole update right in the patcher, so you can get all of your news without leaving the patcher. Scroll down. Getting started in CSC Store, these link out externally, um, which will link to, eventually they'll be using your default browser. Right now they're using the built-in browser that comes with the patcher. It has a kind of a built-in browser. It's very rudimentary, but it's through Ceph. And lastly, probably one of the coolest things right now that is currently in here is our chat. So I click chat over here. Bam! Signed into chat, directly right into global chat right now. A little slow at the start when loading up all the players and outputting all that. However, now we're in chat. There's 514 people right now in global chat, all talking and saying hi. And these guys are all saying hi. I'm live on chat. You can join new rooms. Say you want to make up a room and hang out with friends. This is something that we'll be able to do in the game when it comes out as well. We'll be using the same chat tech here. You can just join any room that you want. Join my new room. Now I'm here by myself. Hi. Which other people can join the room if they want. If they're on watching right now, they can also join in to my room and see. Henrik just joined into my room. some more people. You have a members list right here. The PM to him. Then goes over another window. Let's see that other cool things. It's all a work in progress, but some of the cool things we can do right now. We have embedded images, videos. We do colors, emoticons. We do some markdown formatting for bold and italic. Show timestamps, show joined parts. You can turn them all on and off, however you like. So, for example, I can throw in a YouTube video. So, throw in this one from Koala Control right here, playing in the background. Yeah, you're on stream. So, like, if you're in chat, which this chat's going to be in game. So, if you're in in-game chat and you want to share a YouTube video to one of your friends, guess what? You can do it directly in chat in game once we put this in. And you can click it and play it, and it works. Right now, Flash does not work, but we're going to be working on getting it into here so that you can also do Twitch embedding, as well as some YouTube videos are Flash as well, so they don't play, but non-Flash ones do play just fine. Pictures will embed, and GIFs and emotes and whatnot. So I can throw in GIF, this, copy the image to a GIF. Yeah, there we go. Vester put one in. Throw another one in. Here's a little no ducky. And also, if I'd like, I don't want to see the images, I'll turn it off. The other ones, they'll still be there, but if you put in another one, paste it again, I just see the link. It'll go away if you change out of the channel, come back to the channel, because we kind of do a lazy load on that to save on your CPU processing. So if we go back, everything's back to link. Change to a different room. Back. But that's kind of the basics. Yeah, chatbot only exists in the official rooms. But that is the basics right now of our new patcher. There's a whole lot of what we want to pull myself back up. There's a whole lot more of that's going to come into the patcher that is not here now, and this is kind of the start of what we get going with it. As we've talked about a lot for since the beginning of the Kickstarter, about our UI being made out of the web, and our in-game UI is using the same technology that for the patcher, which is Chromium Embedded Framework, which is essentially just using a web browser to render the entire UI, and this patcher is also just rendered basically like as a web page. We can take a lot of our stuff that we're going to be doing for in-game, pulling it out, putting it into the patcher, as well as putting it on the website. So, imagine pre-release, you're doing your first download of Camelot Unchained. You're over here. Let's uninstall real quick. You're installing. You click install. This install is going to take a while. It won't take. Say you don't have really fast internet. It's not going to take 3 minutes like this from me right now. You click install. You can create your character directly in the patcher. That's one of the goals we're trying to do. You want to play with your ability builder and abilities while you're patching, just kind of hanging out outside of. We want to work on embedding that stuff into here as well as on the website. And just the possibilities are endless of all the things that we're going to build for the game are going to be available outside of the game, and we can build it into the patcher, which the big reason for this, in my opinion, is all the games that you play, MMOs and whatnot, they have a patcher and it's up and it's running and it just kind of patches the game, start the game, and you have to have this thing running on your computer, and just doesn't really do much for you other than update your game. I want our patcher to do a lot more than that for you. It's like a portal into Camelot Unchained, and you can keep it up while the game's running and it's still useful. Like you can talk in chat while in the game. One of the big features of our chat is going to be you can turn off your in-game chat, connect it to your patcher chat. You can have your patcher running on your other screen using your chat, and you can do like all your slash commands and everything that you would do in the normal game, and it'll control what goes on in your game from the outside patch client. So a lot of different things going to go in there. So that's my questions. That's my spiel. If you have any questions on the patcher or want to talk about. Chris, links don't work, so I don't know what. It is on the new version of Ceph. Yes, new patcher is on new Ceph. This is actually built on the latest version of Ceph, which is using Chromium 49, which is not even out yet. It's not even out yet in normal Chrome. Normal Chrome, I think, is on 47. So using we were using 35 is what our old Ceph was, and what currently is in the game is still using Ceph 35. I have to finish the upgrade for the in-game client to the latest Ceph, but it has all the features that you would expect. Well, not all the features. Majority of the features that you would expect in new Chrome, minus all the proprietary things that don't work with Chromium embedded frameworks, such as playing MP4s and MP3s, because those require license costs, and Google, I think, pays for that or whatever with their Chrome browser. But the Chromium framework only is open source and has only the stuff. All right. Do you think it might be used for cross-realm play, the patcher? That's one of the things we were talking about with chat, since chat is accessible anywhere, is having a login system where as if it detects if you're logged into the game and kind of prevents you from joining any cross-realm channels. But that's something that is still in the works. We don't want to encourage cross-realming. We're going to do what we can to prevent it. It's 2016. It's the internet. People can talk to each other outside of our systems. Normal Chrome's on 49 now. Will this be the beta patcher? This is the first version. We'll be continually building onto it. Like, there's already a few bug fixes that the Mod Squad made today, which, yeah, sorry, Mod Squad, I really neglected to mention. Thank you very much. The Mod Squad guys did an excellent job. They helped make the patcher come to life and put in a lot of time and effort into helping build and design this thing. And speaking of them, I mean, there's already 2 bug fixes that are not currently out to everyone yet. Such 2 bug fixes, and also the chat will remember what channels you were in. When you close and reopen, it'll rejoin back into the channels, which the current version that's out to you doesn't have right now. But that'll be coming out very soon once I push it out. What happens if a bug sneaks into the patcher, and will it prevent the patcher from fixing itself? No, this is a UI project is completely separate from the actual core of the patcher. So the core of the patcher that was on the old patcher is mostly the same. We just added a little bit more reporting um, for the patching so that I can do a little bit more progress bar type stuff that we couldn't do on the last one. But the core of the patch client itself is a C++ backend, and that's still the same. And the UI project is a separate staff C++ project that will have the UI stuff. So we'll still be able to patch, and all the patching stuff will work. And quick UI bugs and stuff, it's easy to iterate and changes on. I'm not going to answer that, Tim. All right, so Zube asks, within the game itself, when it is live, we will be able to create our own channels. If that's the case, we limit players from making more than one at a time, or at least within a certain time limit. In the game, you'll be able to make as many channels as you want, as long as they're available. We're going to come up with some kind of naming scheme for like party channels and such, which will most likely be kind of like UID channel IDs that are in some format that the channel browsers ignore. So won't be able to join those, or like guild chats and all that kind of stuff. But if you want to make a channel, as many as you want, you want to be like, this is Zuby's channel 1, Zuby's channel 2, Zuby's channel 3, you can do that. Let's see. Community is asking about beard oil. Yes, I use the Dollar Beard Club one. Very cheap, but it works pretty good. Feels a lot was asking, will the patcher change backgrounds down the road so all the realms have pics on it? All right, so that's actually one of the patcher features that is going to come down the line that we have planned, pending art, and when it comes is what we'd like to do is change the look and feel of the patcher based on what realm you have selected from the character you have currently selected. So if I select a Viking character, we can add a little bit of Viking flair to the entire patcher, or Arthurian character, Arthurian flair to it. So it is a lot more alive, and it kind of speaks to the player themselves, what they're trying to play as. If you join and make a channel in-game, will you then have it available in the patcher? Eistern asks. Yes. Channels in the patcher and in the game are the same exact thing. You can actually right now go into chat on the patcher and connect to and talk to people that are in-game. Or in-game, talk to people in the patcher, and so on and so forth. All right, will we password secure your own channels? We have a lot of plans for security of that, of your channels in the future, and we plan to support that. The coolest hidden channel is obviously the CSE channel. Alright, is there a guild chat channel that you will automatically join if you join a guild? Yeah, this stuff we'll talk more about with groups, but yeah, every whatever group you're in is going to have its own channel, which is going to be private and restricted only to people members of that group. So if you're in a guild or group or party or whatever. Ooh. There is no limit to the number of rooms you can join right now, Enric. None at all. I don't know if we even plan to limit that. I don't think it's a problem. How can you make a patcher go full screen without the border on top? Can't right now. But in the future, there will be no border. I just didn't have any time to mess with resizing and moving around code without just right now. I'm having the Windows stuff handle it. Eventually, there will be no border on the patcher. goal. And your channel list be shared to other players. We'll be having channel list support coming in soon. One of the mod squatters is working on that right now, so you can view what rooms are available, and you'll also be able to set yourself a list of channels that you want to auto join whenever you join the server. Yes, Kraken, this is the new patcher. Will JP Colty is asking about, will there be moderator type power available in the channels so you can kick trolls, spies out if needed? Yes. We don't have any kind of ownership set for the non-CS official channels yet, but we will have that where the game launches. Not saying it's going to happen for Beta 1. We have game. Question, who has already started working the phone app for this? Nobody yet, but you can. And you know what? We're going to transition over to that right now real quick. Because over here, let me slide this over. And hide this patcher. And bam, on GitHub, this entire patcher UI source code is all open source. It's up on up on GitHub. You can go to our github.com/csdgame/cu-patcherui, and you can download our source code. The chat code is all in here. We're going to pull it out to a library eventually, so that we can share it with the in-game chat as well as website chat and patcher chat. But all the code is in here, so if you want to make a mobile app, you can get started by just copying our source code and using it here. It's all under the MPL license, MPL2 license, so you can do that. Also, if you find bugs or want new features, you can just submit a pull request to us. You can go here, you can add it yourself, add it to the UI, say like the rooms list feature, which one of the Mod Squad guys is working on. If you want to do that, or you want to be able to embed some other types of videos or whatnot, you can. So, if you want new stuff from the patcher faster than we can deliver it, you can make it yourself if you want. I'll link that there. And there's instructions on how to build it. It's built with Node. We use NPM to build it, TypeScript, React, Redux, what we use. I'll put the patcher back up. We had that segue. Right. Demotronic asks, can you adjust the sound without muting it? It's kind of loud right now. Not yet, but soon. That's on our feature list to add actual volume settings right now. But right now we only have some sound effects, so when we add the actual music that goes into it, we'll be adding the actual sound options with that as well. And hopefully by that time we'll have bandwidth limiting options as well, so that you can say, only download at 1 meg or whatnot. People that want to not maximize out all their bandwidth while getting our game. Question, can you block other players globally or per chat? Not yet, but we will. Yeah, Galbert, that's something that will be coming soon. That's on my bug list. Yeah, that was overlooked. He was asked talking about the server right now. You can see up here it says hatchery. It doesn't say who's allowed into the server. It doesn't say it's IT access only, alpha access. Which the other patcher did say that. We'll be fixing that very soon. All right. Anyone have any other questions or whatnot for me? I'm gonna put chat back up. Oh, there was a lot of stuff going on my channel. Why do I hate tacos? Because I do. I'm apparently un-American. I don't like tacos. Questions: can players spam in this chat? Yes, currently they can, but moderation stuff is going to be added eventually. CSE can moderate, but nobody else yet. Moderate their own. Friends lists are coming soon with chat. By soon, as in soon TM. Undetermined time in the future, but it'll be in before launch. All right, so Xney was asking what language do you need to know in order to make mods. Also, is what language do you need to know in order to modify Patcher or add things to our chat. We use TypeScript, which is a superset of JavaScript. So if you know JavaScript, you can write things in JavaScript. However, for our Patcher and the chat projects, those are in TypeScript. So if you want to add code to it, to our thing, you have to use TypeScript. That's what we use. Yeah, no Scala. We use, also HTML and CSS. Bam. All right. Question: can we add tiles to the main Patcher window to link to favorite web pages, etc.? You mean like Windows start menu type stuff? An interesting idea. It could be something you want to suggest in the forums. If it's something we can fix that feels good to the Patcher, it adds a little bit more user customization. It's not a bad idea. Adri Cortesia was asking, is there an option to recognize accounts in the chat rather than just character names for people with a lot of alts? Yes, that's possible. We don't know for sure how we're going to handle that, but it's something that we'd like to do. But I don't know how we're going to do that yet. We might not do it. Kind of a game design question. JP Colty was asking if there's some sort of profile viewing in chat to see things like PvP rank, time played, etc. That's a great idea. If you want to add that, I would recommend suggesting that to us on the forums or on our new Trello board, by the way, for this Patcher and chat. Then we can definitely look forward to maybe adding that. Xian Woe is asking, will you be able to use your own version of the Patcher, or will it have to be the CU one? As far as UI goes, should be using the official one. There are ways to not use the official one if you know the command line arguments. You can replace the UI in it. Would like to do that, but I'm not going to explain that right now, but it is possible. Eventually, we'll be adding a lot of features to the chat, and if there's things you don't see right now that you want, give us a suggestion, and it's possible that I can go. And Mod Squad does a great job, and they know, be having fun adding cool little things to the chat. You can click people's names right now to whisper to them. All right, well, I think it's 5 o'clock. So I think that's good. Tyler, who's going on next? Oh, okay. Do you want me to talk for another half hour? Do you want me to talk for another half hour, or do you want me to just, or well, there's not really a whole lot of questions anymore. What would you guys like to do?
Oh no, you just asked her.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh. John can. We'll go back to John. You can see some more art being made. Yeah, there's only so much you can ask about chat in a Patrick. That's true. No, we do not have any Gamma Unchained tattoos. None that are visible. Guess Tim's got a secret. Hi, Bull.
oh, sir.
Welcome to the chat while we wait.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Michelle's gonna hop on for a bit. We'll hang out and chat until she's ready. No duck. It's my favorite gift for testing. So.
That in chat.
Yeah, I can put it in chat like that.
Oh,
Yeah, but also you can do Agobot added in Agony. No. Eventually, I don't know.
see you later, no doubt.
You ready, Michelle? All right. All right, Michelle will be back very shortly. So it's goodbye.